Today is National Plug and Drive Electric Week, and it's my day to volunteer, so I'm just cleaning out my car and getting it all ready. I had a gig last night and I got home at about 3 in the morning, so I'm working on about 3 hours sleep. It's pretty brutal. So I'm just waiting for my wife to come. I'll get some coffee. I'm gonna head out. Be right back. Whoa, we're back. I'm on site here at the Aurora location on 9 Industrial South Parkway. It's National Drive Electric Week day for me, and look, I got my fancy garb on, got my Model 3 hat on, and we already have a few Teslas. We got a Chevy Volt here, and we have a few other cars. I'll show you around. It's still early, it hasn't really opened yet for everybody, but look, we've got, check it out. Another Model S, and we've got a Chevy Volt. Oh yeah, it's Model X. 100D, nothing wrong with that. It's a nice warm day, so we're expecting fairly good turnout. We'll see how it goes, but I'll fill you in on a little bit more here shortly. Just an update, folks. We got a pretty good turnout here today. We've got about 4 or 5 different Chevy Bolts out today. Chevy Volt, we ended up with Kia Soul EV. We've got a brand new Model X 100D here, smart cars, all kinds of stuff. Having a good time. Somebody's flying a little Mavic drone right now, you can see right there. Having a good time. Good turnout. Thornhill Kia brought a Soul EV up for us to test drive. It is a smart EV. And we have a Chevy Volt. You don't see these too often. Here's a classic Model S Signature Edition. That's the signature red paint. Interestingly enough, we have quite a few Chevy Bolts here today. We have about 4 or 5 of them.
That's baffling for his mic.
This is my kitty cat. They call that a dead cat.
Little nutmeg.
No, it's not nutmeg. Nutmeg's at home sleeping. What else does he do?
Yeah.
You folks live in the area?
Yeah, we're in Aurora. We're just off of Henderson and Bathurst.
Oh, that's not far from me.
Right, folks, I'm still in Kitchener at the Electric Vehicle Discovery Week event, sponsored by Terry and his group. Hi, Terry. What group do you represent?
The Waterloo Regional EV Owners Association and WR Voltec. We're here on behalf of National Drive Electric Week that shows EVs, converted vehicles, converted motorcycles, you name it, it's here.
Yeah, I mean, it's been perfect. So, I mean, that's the whole theme of this week. I mean, I did an event last weekend in Brampton, and I know Trevor's in Aurora this weekend, today doing a similar event. It's all about creating awareness, right, for electric vehicles. And it's amazing how many people come up to us and, and really when we answer questions about, the range and the viability and the infrastructure, they're stunned to hear this is really happening. I mean, are you seeing that too in this area?
Well, what we've got here is 4 years ago, people would look at my car and say, what's that? Now people are fully aware. They're actually seeing, yes, there are more choices out there and there's more choices to come. Some countries are banning the sale of gas vehicles in 2025. You can own one, but you can't buy a new one. It's more cost effective. Yeah, the initial price is up there, but you save. You save on maintenance, you save on fuel costs. I start off every day with a full charge. Yeah. It's amazing.
And I think once people realize that, then there's a light bulb that goes on, and and we talk about the government incentives to help fuel adoption and all the programs that are happening. So it's it's great to see the turnout. I think you're expecting probably well over a few hundred people. I think by the looks of it, when it all wraps today.
I think we'll probably hit 600. I think maybe more, which is more than we had the last 2 years combined. Not to be an environmentalist because I'm not. I love driving my car. Every day I get in it, I smile. But look at Irma, look at Harvey. Okay, the world is changing. The climate change is affecting us. This is not only a good way to maybe reverse some of that. It's a fun way to drive.
We have, many reservationists on the Model 3 Owners Club that do have EVs and that are anxiously waiting to Model 3, so they understand that experience, but you've articulated it well for those who are not in the EV doctrine yet. I mean, I don't have any electric vehicle yet. The Model 3 will be my first, so I'm very much looking forward to having that smile on my face every morning when I get in the car, and of course doing my little bit to help contribute to lower greenhouse gas emissions, because that's what, at the end of the day, what is the big picture.
That is the big picture. You're right, Ken. We're out here just as owners to hand out information. If we're not salesmen, we're not trying to push you in direction of one car or another. It's strictly, hey, this is my choice. This is what I want to do. If you're interested, great. If you're not, that's fine too. It's just, and I didn't think I'd do this 4 or 5 years ago. Heck, I've been around when we had carburetors and stuff, and now it's like totally different. And it's great. It really is. Well,
you guys have done a great setup here, and for your 3rd year in this area, congratulations on that. I appreciate it, and thanks for inviting me to come out and help and encourage EV awareness and educating, because that's what it's about. And we always encourage our members and people following the show to get out there and talk about EVs, understand it, and be able to articulate those messages in a positive way. Again, you can't. If somebody's dead set against it and they love their big Mustang, that's great. That's okay. Nothing wrong with it. But at least, to help educate people.
There's always going to be a place for that. Like, let's not fool ourselves. And I mean, I could envision a world where we're pretty well all electric and you're going to see performance cars. It's happening now. But it's down the road. The patience is the big word, really what it boils down to. But we appreciate you guys coming out and supporting us. And we're looking forward to maybe a bigger turnout next year.
You should totally go inside and work. They got Wi-Fi. Come to the barbecue. No, it's totally cool. Come on in. All right. We're here today for a barbecue here with Tesla, sponsored by the Southern Ontario Owners Club. And Tesla is letting them use our facility here in their facility here in Oakville. So a bunch of different cars. Look at this. Oh, a beautiful Model X red with the white interior. Sorry folks, I just gotta spend a couple minutes here and look at this. Let's go take a look inside and see what they have in the shop. This is Oakville. Oh look, we've got a red 75 and a white Model X with the 60/40 bench seats. We'll have a look at those soon. All right, Ken signing in today.
Signing in.
Don't forget the 50-50 draw, because you might win something.
Yeah.
Lovely. So for those of you looking for tire service in the Toronto area, we've got these guys who have a mobile tire service and sales office right here in a truck. Look at that. Hey fellas, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you. Trevor from Model 3 Owners Club.
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, so we do a YouTube channel, all things EV, and with a Canadian focus. And we're out here checking out the different things, and we wanted to see what your mobile service is all about for those looking to change the tires. Yeah. You come to them.
We do, yeah, for sure. We actually have, so the call center is where people would call in and get either a quote or that sort of stuff and send it out by email. We follow up. Once that happens, then we approve it. As soon as we get the stock, we call you back. We book your appointment at your leisure or convenience.
Yeah.
We come and do the service on site wherever you are.
Very cool.
Obviously, you can see we got a tire machine in here. We got a balancer. We got quick plates for high-end precision balancing.
Excellent.
We also have some of our other units do detailing as well. So we have water tanks, pressure washers, polishers, waxes, and then we can also do glass service, so any chip repairs or
Oh,
glass
wonderful.
replacement.
That's really nice.
We do carry TPMS sensors just solely for Tesla as well, and we carry three different models of TPMS sensors. So
Excellent.
anything and everything, sales, service, wherever you are.
Great. Thanks for the info. I'm sure our viewers will really appreciate that.
Sounds good. Make sure you visit us on the
yeah,
web at www.gotire.com.
There's the phone number, folks. Check it out.
That's our Toronto number. You can also reach us at 1-855-446-8473.
One more time with that phone number.
1-855-446-8473.
Great. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Hey, kids. You like the seats? That's neat, huh?
Yeah. Best seat in the car, right? Yeah.
It's nice because you're out of the sun today. It's a hot one today. I like your glasses, honey. What's your name?
This is Reese, this is Braden, and that's Kristen.
Awesome. Hamburgers and hot dogs.
So the first ticket is 503-7096.
Damn.
503-7031. Ken?
Hey.
No, go ahead, take your pick. So, just get Model 3 so I can have one of these.
No key fobs.
All right, well, folks, Trevor and I are here, of course, at the Tesla barbecue event in Oakville, Ontario, and I'm here with the lovely Anise. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Good, thank you. Anise is helping out. She's part of the Tesla Owners Club here in southwestern Ontario, helping out. She's also a Model 3 reservationist and watches the show, and we thank you for subscribing. We appreciate that. It's interesting that you were telling me about some of your reasoning of getting a Model 3 and some of the challenges that you have. So maybe for our viewers that are out there, we have a lot of women viewers that may be thinking about getting their own reservations or not sure some of the pros and cons. Maybe you could tell folks why you put in a reservation and what your line of thinking was.
Okay, so again, thanks for having me on.
No problem.
The big thing for me definitely is that in my career, I'm on the road a lot. I drive a lot, and I am a car enthusiast.
Usually that would scare people away from electric vehicles. So
right.
You hear that,
yes.
so
I'll
keep
get
going,
yeah. So I am a car enthusiast, so I've driven luxury vehicles in the past, and it was important to me to have something that was going to be efficient on the road, and so the mileage that I put and the amount of gas that I spend was a key factor into putting in an order, knowing that, the Model 3 for sure is priced great for me anyway. It was going to be great for me, getting all the incentives from the government. And then, working with John in the office, I've been learning a lot more about the vehicle, about the model, the company in general, and I wanted that. I wanted to be part of it. I wanted to own a vehicle that was going to be efficient, not only for my wallet, but also for the environment. So that was huge. And also, having driven luxury vehicles in the past, I knew that
Audi, you mentioned
that's
the
right.
A4
So
you've had before?
I've had a couple of A4s, and I currently drive a Q3, which I love. I love my Audi, for sure.
But again, that's the right class where the Model 3 is coming in. Of course. Yeah.
So knowing that I was going to be on the road with this vehicle of kind of in the same line, if not even better, with some of the features and options that I'd be getting, I was excited. Of course, it was like a given to me. It was like a no-brainer. I am a little bit anxious to kind of get the ball rolling with my charger in my building.
You were mentioning that you live in a condo, so there's challenges about potentially trying to get a charger. Now, in your situation, it might be a little easier, but I think for people that are having that issue of charging, if you're in a building, you need to talk to your condo board first of all, see what kind of rules and regulations, where they're going for charging. Not all buildings, it can be very expensive. They may not be able to afford it, but in your case, because you're outside parking, you might be able to get something done. So I encourage you certainly to talk to them.
Don't forget too that Tesla is going to be starting deploying the urban superchargers now, which are the little 4-foot guys. So you might be close to something like that, because here in the GT area, they're going to be adding about 8 or 9 of them in the next year or so. So that's something to consider too.
There's also towns and cities that are trialing lamppost chargers as well, which is a new thing, mainly in Europe, but that could come over here as well. So the technology's there, so we wish you the best of luck in that.
Thank you.
And what everybody wants to know color, so what color are you going to get in your Model 3?
Okay, so I'm getting the blue with the white interior.
Oh, very nice. Congratulations.
Good pick. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for taking the time to share your experience and thoughts with us. I appreciate it.
Be sure to follow up with us later on when you actually get your car. We want to find out what your experience is.
Absolutely, for sure. We'll come and video the car.
Yeah,
sure.
Great. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
See that? Sit down.
Yeah, it looks like your dad's car.
See? It's got the center console. That's no extra charge.
Yeah, that's what I found really neat.
It's no extra charge, but you have to have the 6-seat interior to get that. And your complaint was no armrests. Well, you get one on the door.
You do, but it's quite small. So
Close the door. Close the door.
Falls off a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But close the door and check it out.
Well, you lose the whole flat thing. That's the only thing. And then
What do you
these
mean?
don't go flat.
Of course not.
That bench seat is really nice to give you full access to the back,
Correct.
and then you literally can camp in it if you want to and sleep.
Slides, like when you want to move it, it slides, right?
But it doesn't go flat.
But it doesn't go flat.
No.
It does tip though.
If you want
Watch
it
it
to go
tips.
flat, you have to get the 7-seat.
seat.
Yeah, the either 7 or the 5-seat.
Oh, the 5
We've been
seat.
looking at the 5.
You're looking at the 5?
Yeah, we're looking at the 5 now.
But that folds flat.
So here's the center console. You get 2 extra cup holders, a little flocked, coin tray, a little bit of storage space. There's no USB ports or anything in here. It's flocked. This does not. Oh, there's a rubber mat that comes out. Nothing else on the bottom. So at least you can clean out your crumbs.
This one's not mine.
And it closes. And it's fabric or leather wrapped or whatever. But it's fixed in place. It does not move. It doesn't slide in and out. But it's no extra cost. So if you get the 6-seat interior, you can just ask for it and they'll add it in. So 2 extra cup holders. You get 2 more back in here. And then of course in the back seat you get 2 cup holders there. And you can't see it here, but there's a little USB port here in the back for people to charge their phones and devices with. Oh yeah, this is my favorite color. They don't make it anymore. This is what I want. That's the titanium silver. See that?